Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Deluxe Build Dio from Ressha Sentai ToQger. This is the main mech for Tokyo Rokugo, our 6th Ranger. So, starting off here, we are in its sort of train modes. It's mainly comprised of these two trains, and by mainly I mean completely. I'm not even sure why I said mainly. Like all of the other Reshas and whatnot, they can link up with the other ones and create long trains, but as you can see, I barely have enough space to put these in here together like this. So yeah, let's just go ahead and take a quick look. There's really not a whole lot to go over in this mode. All they really do is be trains and roll. This one does the most, and the fact that this little piece here can come out and be this little arm here. It's also used for parts of, you know, transformations later, mainly holding itself up as a staff. But that's pretty much what it can do, and you can rotate this because of the way the head is. But yeah, there's really not a whole lot it can do. In general, the train modes for these tend to be the most boring for me. I think this one does look fine. I really don't have any problems with it. It's probably one of my more favorite train modes, I guess. But in general, compared to what else it does, it just seems pretty boring. This piece here can detach, like always. It is a Ressha, the Build Ressha. Here it is compared to the one that comes with the Apply Changer. The only real difference being this one's got a little bit of a better, slightly glossier paint job, at least it looks like, but there's not really any major differences aesthetically. The major difference is the one that comes with the mecha can do this, and this is permanently molded. You can activate some phrases in the ToQ changer with this, so let's go ahead and do that. It's the same one you get with the other one from the Apply Changer review, but we'll show it anyway. So you get those noises, and you can also do a transformation. And of course you can do line changes, but that really doesn't do a whole lot. And obviously it's going to be compatible with Apply Changer. There's no reader, it's just a button press, so I'm not going to bother, because you can activate the Apply Changer noises with anything. You can just press it with your thumb, you can use a tongue depressor, whatever floats your boat, or drives your train, I guess. So it's no real issue there. Now for the second piece here, which is a lot longer, that's what she said, but a lot more boring. This one honestly is just really boring looking. It's just one giant orange stick. It's just a train, it rolls, it's really long, there's really not much to go over with it. We'll just get a quick pan of it. I don't know why Pan from Dragon Ball GT is here, but yeah, it's just pretty boring. The other one definitely looks a lot cooler, but in general, this is probably the most boring mode of everything that you are going to be able to do with these guys. So let's go ahead and transform it, and the transformation is very simple. I'm going to start here because this is going to be the legs. All you're going to do here is fold these down, twist these forward so these pieces are going forward like this, fold these little feet pieces out, press these buttons at the top so that these can spin around or link around or whatever to become legs. Very, very simple, as you can see. Now we'll pan up. For this, it's even simpler. All you do is pull these pieces down, twist the head so that you can see the face, and then you're just going to snap it on like that, and there you have Build Dio. There it is, it's mech mode. To be honest, I actually really like the design of this. It's very simplistic, but unlike ToQ-oh, which is almost too simplistic, this one kind of gets it right. As you can see, there's actually, other than orange, there's some other colors going on. You have grays and yellows, and some whites. And between all those different colors and just some of the various design features, it makes it seem more filled out, so it looks a lot more like a normal mech. It's certainly not the coolest one of all time, but I really dig its simplicity and the fact that it can be simple while at the same time not looking too basic. While I have gotten used to ToQ-oh, and whatnot, it's still probably one of the most fugly looking mecha we've gotten in a while compared to recent. And this one just seems a little more normal. Like I said, I really dig its simplicity, and it does a good job of actually looking more normal by adding some more details in. Overall, I just really like it. There's a look at the head sculpt there. Just another quick pan. But yeah, it's very simple. As you saw, the transformation was really simple. It pretty much took me seconds to do, and I actually really like that. Sometimes it's nice just to have a mech or a Megazord that you can just transform really quickly and just mess around with all the modes, and you don't have to think about being very involved. It can't really do a whole lot. You can move its arms around here. You can move its head, but not really because it's just a helmet, so you'll end up with that. And you can move this little claw out here and whatnot. Alright, so now the last mode is combined with Cho ToQ-oh. I don't know if it's Cho ToQ-oh or Cho ToQ-oh. I don't know, it hasn't debuted yet and I don't remember. You might be watching this from the future, in which it's been around for a while. But the bottom line is, it's the combined mode. And what you do with this is very simple. I'm actually just going to go ahead and get it ready, all the pieces ready, now, before we even bring the other pieces in. So for this, it's really simple. Just pull the feet down. In order to do that, you're going to want to press these up. This is a little safety switch. Right now it's locked, so just press it up. And then for this, you're just going to press the safety switches again, and then pull these up so they were like they were before you fixed them, and let that pop right off so you can put it back on. But so yeah, that is all you have to do for this. They're essentially just going to create a really weird joint shoe that's like as if they tied their shoes together in the back. But yeah, that is what's happening there for that. And then for this, is a little more complicated, but not really at all. You just take these pieces off here, and you're going to actually relink them like this, and we'll just set them aside for a moment. And now for this, what you're going to want to do is actually just take this little piece off, and then twist this around. Now for this, it's probably the most quote-unquote complicated thing. What you're going to want to do is there's a little lever here, press this, and you're going to want to fold this back and then down, and then fold these around, so there we go, so that they are going to link up like this, and this is going to be done. That's pretty much all you have to do. You have all the components. Now, I might have to take up a little bit of space here. I'm grabbing Cho ToQ-oh right now and bringing him in. And here he is. For him, there's really not much prep to do. I'm going to take out the sword, and then I'm going to take out his helmet. And that's all the prep you have to do for this. And then all you're going to start with is you're going to put these on the bottom. I don't know if I'll have to cut away or not, but I find the easiest way to do it is by lying him down. So let's do that. There we go. There we go, and you have weird giant shoe. We'll take a look down at it real quick. See, there you go. So that's pretty much all you do for that. And then for this piece is just going to go right on top, and it creates a really weird like neck brace. I don't know. So there you have that. And then just take the helmet and put it right back on top. It's getting really tall now. You can't even see him. And then take this little piece here, and we're going to link it on top. There's a little peg here, and there's a little insert for it right at the top. Just snap it in. Come on, snap in. There we go. Fold it down for a new visor. There you go. Now for this is really simple. Just pull this piece out, and there's a little handle now. And then take this piece, or this sword, and set it on there. And it's going to become a giant staff, and you're going to want to also pull that down so it can hold itself up. It very much so reminds me of Go Buster's mech formations. And move these so they don't look dumb. There we go. And there we have it. These might even want to go up a little bit more. There is Cho ToQ-oh, or Cho ToQ-oh. It's essentially the same thing, except like I said, he's got this weird shoe, an orange staff with a very tiny sword at the top, and then he gets like a neck brace. But overall, I actually really like it. If you watch my past reviews, you know I really like mech where you can combine most of them or all of them together because it saves space. And this one I honestly like. I dug Cho ToQ-oh's design, and I think this one looks really cool too. It looks kind of strangely tall with the weird neck brace, but I actually really dig his helmet visor. I think it looks very impressive, and it certainly takes away some of the basicness and ugliness from ToQ-oh and Diesel-oh. My only real complaint about it is that I really like Build Dio-oh's regular design so much that it's a shame that all that is really done with him is a weird slipper and a neck brace, and I guess the weapon. But he's just not as present here, and I don't really get to display him if I want to do this mode. But other than that, I actually really dig this combined mode a lot. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this. I'll do one final little pan here while I get to final thoughts. Overall, I really like Build Dio a lot. I think it's a really fun mech. The ToQger line in general has been pretty fun. More fun than the show. And I just really dig it. The transformation for both Build Dio and for Cho ToQ-oh or Cho ToQ-oh are really simple, really easy, doesn't require a lot of busy work, which I really like, and the simplicity in both the transformation and the look is really fun for me. So if you're a fan of Rokugo or ToQger in general, I can recommend it. I think it's a really fun addition to the line, both on its own and for combining. But anyway, that is about it. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at writersrangersrambles.com, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, it's Dawson Ryder, signing out.